Well, good morning, guys. We're back with Diablo 4, and I thought I'd give you guys an update of what Guido the Barbarian has been up to for the last week or so. Where's that guy going? This is supposedly my personal room in the city, but people keep coming in. So you have a stash right here. Not a mustache, but a stash where you stash your stuff. Not your mustache stash, but just your stuff. Anywho, kind of a global thing. You can toss it in here. I haven't found another one of these. My assumption is that there's another city somewhere that has one too. I don't know. This is the biggest one I've found. We'll look at that just in just a minute. Biggest city anyway. But yeah, people just keep wandering into your own personal space. But that goes to the idea that I've read about and seen in the game as I've played, that there are other players online playing and they're running around doing some of the same things you're doing. So you go into a merchant or something, and there's 5 or 6 people there, and every time you spawn, especially this town, you spawn back to the town, there's 5 or 6 people in your same spawn point when you're using the gates and all that stuff. It's a little silly, but anyway, how else would they do it? I don't know. Who knows? It'd have to be all instance just for your character, and maybe that's not cool either. So they're trying to do this fine line between the multiplayer thing being a possibility. I think there's even PvP somewhere along here, and the idea that you can play by yourself. So they want the old combo, and I think neither side is necessarily happy with that. I'm not saying it's horrible. It's a huge problem. It's just something. Why do I have a board with some, what is this? I didn't even know I had this. Oh wow. Well, there you go. I had no idea. I could even change my appearance. Put some clothes on. Holy cow, dude! Come on. I was wondering if there was some way I could show you what my character looks like at this point, other than the little small thing on the inventory. But voila, there you go. Select a variant. Oh, so you can just change what it looks like. Okay. What's this? Nothing. Apply look. So this is just the look that the thing comes with. That's the okay. So these are the things you can buy or maybe win. Aha! So for 2,500 gold, I don't know. What do we purchase a slot? So you can have different ensembles. What else can I do? Headstones? I don't want a headstone. All right. Oh, gift shop. Look at that. There's the button. Go to shop. You may be familiar with that from my World of Tanks friends out there. See, here's a guy just hanging out in my... Get out of here, Rated M. You weirdo. What is this dude? He's going to be one of the wizards or necromancers. Can we talk about the necromancers again? It's weird. It's Sanctuary. The deep, dark, terrible place. I thought we were trying to help the light, the good guys, but we got all these people running around raising dead and whatnot. Well, anyway, let's run around just a bit. I'm going to head over to the merchant right here because I need to get rid of that old piece of armor. I realized that was, for my last session, I had a nice new piece of armor that I hadn't used. Let's just go ahead and turn it into salvage. There we go. And let's see what we can do in terms. Oh, we can't upgrade anything. Wow. Oh, upgrade. Here we go. Now we know. All right. So the little hammer means we can upgrade. So we're just going to go through that. I've kind of. Oh, that's it. So I don't have enough. Stuff, resources, and whatnot. All right, that's fine. That's fine. So we found some things out as we've gone along, and I talked about this last Sunday. I think this is the journey, not necessarily the destination. I am at level 28 or something like that. 27. You see the little number up the top left there. So level 27. I have respec'd my skills a little bit, although I don't know if I've made them better or worse overall. I increased the level of a couple of them that I use a lot, but I'd also pick some kind of neat ones around the edges. There are some skills in this game. How do I get to the tree? I don't remember. I don't know. Shift S. There it is. There are some that aren't really attacks, but they're more defensive, or here's extra fury that just kind of, it's a one-off. You can go to 3 levels of that. So I'd picked a couple of those that seemed to be kind of cool and were helping. The thing I haven't done really is come down here and really investigate these higher level ultimate skills and things. So far, with the world level that I'm using, which is the easy baby, crybaby level that I'm on, it appears to me that you can basically pick any skills you want as long as you use them. You can get into mobs, and if you tried just a left click and right click, you might be able to beat them depending on, maybe you could set up a defensive situation or something where you didn't have to press any other buttons or skills, but generally you kind of need them, but you don't need a lot of them. You just have to make sure you use them as you go. So I've got a little sequence here. I stomp the ground. I turn on some iron skin. I do a challenging shout, which gets some damage reduction out of them. So between knocking them down and these two things, and then I start attacking at the same time, I'm able to sort of get ahead of most of the mobs. And then as I start to get them down in hit points, you can use the death blow, which is a lot of damage. I also learned that's how you use your other weapons, by the way. It depends on the skill you're using. I'll talk about that in a second. And then I can really just start smashing. And as long as you kill a guy with the death bro, I am now calling it the death bro. As soon as you take a guy out with the death bro, you automatically get another one, and there's no cooldown. See, it says cooldown 15 seconds. So the bigger guys, the bosses or the semi-bosses or lieutenants or whatever, the ones with a lot of hit points out there, the real tough ones, and the bosses, you can't just knock them out with one kill or one hit, but you can take a chunk out of them. As long as you're killing their buddies, the dudes all around them, you can just keep on smashing. Also, I don't know if you noticed, you saw that horse right there. Apparently, one of the pay-for DLC things is, or microtransaction, is the ability to have a horse earlier. I haven't looked. I might be high enough level. I don't remember if it was 30 or 25 or what it was. We'll go take a jaunt down there while I'm talking. Let's go see if I can actually buy a horse. So apparently you could probably have had one from the very beginning. I'm going to dive in here, guys, because if I talk to this herbalist or alchemist, I might... Nope, I got to wait till level 30 to increase my potions. These are the potions here, which I have a considerable number of. I just haven't used. I need to use them more because they do give you some significant buffs. That being said, again, reference low level, baby level, crybaby level of gameplay. They're not required at this level. I've just, so far anyway, I've kind of walked through everything and not had to worry about it. Can I get a horse? Of course. Nope, that's a pre-order. He doesn't, a limited access. Progress the campaign and complete mount. Donovan's favor. All right, so you can pay for a mount earlier. There you go. Pretty standard stuff. So what have I been doing? Well, I helped a nice church lady. So in Sanctuary, apparently everything is dead and dying. I haven't seen any children either. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Maybe I did see one child. I helped the church lady with the child. That's the only child I've seen, though. The nice church lady is the rebel of the light church. Yeah, and she's helping the small folk in her own way, right? Getting rid of bad demons and devils. But the church doesn't like that, so I like her. She's a rebel. I've helped her a couple times. That's in this city right here, so every time I see a little exclamation mark, I go look for church lady because I want to help the church lady. I don't know what her name is. Guido the Barbarian doesn't worry about such things. All he does is win. All right? Walks around, agrees to everything, helps everybody, and wins. That's the entire plan of his life. So church lady is good. I haven't seen her for a while, so I don't know if those are over. I hope those missions aren't, but we'll find out. I already talked about why necromancers. I don't know, Sanctuary, we're supposed to be helping the light or something, but you know, in this day and age, my friends, this is one of those, how do we say it, nuanced kind of things. You know, not everyone's evil, not everyone's good, it's all nuanced, that kind of stuff, you know. So I don't know, maybe necromancers are good guys. Let's see. The skills build usage I talked about a little bit. I gave you a little rundown of how I run those things. I will probably respec. I'm wondering actually if I can do it again. Refund all. And it looks like maybe the cost goes up a little bit each time, potentially. Or maybe it's based on how many points you're going to refund. So it costs gold, at least so far. I don't know if that becomes limited at a certain level or what. Weapon use I figured out. I mentioned it just a little bit earlier, but you do carry these 4 weapons. So you've got the dual wield side, you've got the slash, and you've got the smash, bludgeoning, all right? And depending on the skill you're using, the skill down here will tell you what it uses. For example, this one is dual wield stuff. This one is dual wield. If I come over to the death blow, it's auto select, so it looks like it picks up the smashing guy. So very interesting on how that works. So you kind of got to pay attention to what weapons you have. Probably at higher levels, you're really going to have to do builds and figure out the sequence of the things you're going to do. But I don't have to worry about that because Guido the Barbarian, he plays in baby, crybaby level. There's some kind of specialization that happened. I have no idea what mine is or why. There was at level 15 or something. I just read that the other day, and I don't understand anything about it. So that's good. That's good. Also, there's a lot of people laying on the ground for some reason. I had a whole mission from a guy who was laying on the ground like he was about to crap his pants multiple times. And even when I helped him, he never really got back up. He just laid there doing the... Ooh. Perhaps fentanyl. Maybe. There may be a fentanyl problem here. That's very possible. We're going to grab a Whispering Key because we have some obols now. Cool thing about Whispering Keys is they will help you open up silent chests, I think, which happen to be good treasure chests as you find them. So we always carry a couple of those dudes in reserve. So far, the obol thing that I showed you last time has been a complete bust. I imagine maybe on higher levels that are not crybaby baby level that I play on, maybe, possibly, potentially. Need to figure out where I'm going. I'm going up here. You could get a good drop out of it, but I haven't. Is that the fastest way to get there? So I need to get to this dude. And it is not the fastest way. We're going to port over to Menestead. That's something in the game. After you do the initial introduction part, you can basically jump all over the map. Now, you can't go to very specific points. If you have a portal, you can. But you can get back to the cities from almost anywhere, except for some of the dungeons where you can port back to the beginning of the dungeon unless it locks you. There's also potential to see that as what is going on here. This is not good. We're lighting a fire. This guy's talking to that guy. Look, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is just a miserable place. I haven't seen a single happy place in Sanctuary. And it doesn't seem like I'm working towards making it a happy place. All right, so here's what I'm talking about. We'll come in here. You build up your rage. I don't really need to worry about any of these dudes, so we'll just smash them down. Let's see if we can find a mob, and we'll get my skill use going on here. Need to go up to that little blue triangle circle thing. And it really does hold your hand in terms of where you have to go. What on earth? Where is everybody? Oh, here we go. Here's a mob. All right, so we'll go stomp. Boom, boom. All right, so I used my super. This guy's a big dude. I got to build Fury. I do run into that a little bit. I mess up. I try to use the double slash thing a little too much, and I don't have the Fury for it. Fury's on the right. That attack right there. So we got some goodies. Every once in a while I'll check. See, I've just picked up a signet. Let's see, if we hit shift, it'll give me a good... It's a 317 power. Sometimes you want to really pay attention to what it gives you, though. This is giving me vulnerable, a little less maximum life, +7 life regeneration while not damaged recently. Alright, it's not bad. 5% resistance to all elements. I think I'm going to keep the one I've got. I just got a better overall vibe. And we need to go talk to this guy, so we'll try to get this mission done on today's episode of Guido the Barbarian. What else have we got going on? We've... I don't even know what I wrote there. Stomp. Boom. Oh, there you go. There's the smash that killed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You gotta like it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Oh, what's this? Oh, Treasure Goblin. This guy's awesome. He drops stuff. You just chase him all over. You try to smash him up. Oh, shit. You got away. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you're not getting away. Alright. Oh, no. See, he just goes through all these dudes. Oh, you went that way. Son of a gun. Stupid Treasure Goblin. Come back, buddy. He's going to grab a whole mob. Oh, shit. Leave me alone, guys. Where'd he go? There he goes. I've run into this guy a couple times. There we go. All right. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, yeah, that's funny. I gotta get the treasure goblin. Alright, where's all my stuff? There we go. We got that. We got them all. What else did we get? Alright, you silly treasure goblin. Sometimes they drop stuff and I don't see it because you're running back and forth so much. Alright, well, that was... Oh, there we go. A few gold pieces laying around as he ran away. That's a hilarious idea. I don't know if that's new to this. Oh, I don't want to be in this. That's like an event of some kind. I used all my stuff. Alright, we'll wait for the cooldowns. I could go fight all that, but I don't feel like doing it right now. We're just going to come on in here. I got stomped into the ground. Am I going to get up? Anytime now. It's pressing the wrong button. These guys are pretty tough. Never mind, they suck. See that? I did the kill shot, but he has so many hit points it doesn't really matter. Just flies around. He's a pain in the rear. Where'd he go? Come back here. Wait, how does he have all his hit points again? What happened? Try to get him on the ground, smash him down. There we go. He had fur-lined pants. Why wouldn't he? What's this guy doing? He's joined the fight. Oh, dude, I just brought more in. All right. That's another guy playing right there, helping me out. Smash these guys down. See, like I said, I can pretty much just walk through most of this stuff. You saw when the mob got pretty big, I did have to... that didn't kill somebody, so I had to actually wait for the cooldown to work. I lose track of the pointer sometimes. I click away from people. Alright. That's getting a little crazy. Let's see if we got anything interesting here. We got a... oh, look at this. Better pants. Total armor, damage reduction, thorns, less life, 5% reduction taken. Yeah, it doesn't have a... That's worse. That's better. Let's do that. But of course, you don't have the upgrades that I've been doing. Or the sockets. I don't know if we talked about sockets last time. I was wondering what happened to the gems when I was looking at the upgrades, but I just hadn't got any yet. So now we have something going on here. What? Okay. Gotta get rid of the ghoul first. Alright, I gotta talk. Where'd this guy go? Oh. He said something. That happens sometimes in the game. You run up to someone you want to talk to and you're being attacked and they talk and you completely miss what the hell they said. So I'm helping old...
Research the occult. If we displace the demon bound to the axe, perhaps we can then see it destroyed. Take the woodsman's axe from the table.
Alright, so to take the woodsman's axe from the table, which I don't even know where that table... There it is. Alright. This particular basement is everywhere in the game. Some contractor built everybody's basement and they did it to the exact same specs. It's you're gonna find this everywhere. Alright, let's do this. Get the woodsman axe. Always with the demons, man. Always with the demons. Alright, here we go. It's no telling. I have an idea what he's gonna do. Oh. Uh-oh. Hey, stop it. That was Magdalena? Oh, geez. Look at this dude. Okay, we're gonna use. Oh, he made me cry. Oh, take that. He's no match. Wait. Wait, why was I not attacking anymore? There we go. Quick, destroy. I'll get the axe. I'm sundering the weapon. That was gross. Why did the weapon blow up into blood? Everything is just gross. Oh, there's still somebody around. Why do I have my weapons out again? What's happening? Well, let's find out. We did it.
The axe is no more. I know not what has become of the souls of its victims. We can but pray they have found the light.
Well, let me ask you a question about that, buddy. Quest complete. All right. A lot of the rewards are these little woodsman. If you complete the Woodsman of Nevis quest line, completed. You get these little packages, and this is a salvage cache. So let's see what's in there. 2 veiled crystals. I have no idea what those are. I'll tell you what they are. There's something. They are 100% something. What is this? This is a victory onus. It's more damage. 14% to close, to slowed, plus 18 to all stats. Plus 8 core. Lucky hit up to 3 point to execute non-injured elites. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever, we'll just go with that. Alright. I'm sure those numbers mean something to a lot of people, but they... at this point, I haven't figured that part out. What else has been going on with Guido the Barbarian? Oh yeah, everybody has a scary basement. We talked about that. Everyone. Scary basements abound. Is that... What's this? Oh, also there's dead knights, horses, and townsfolk everywhere. Oh, look at these dudes. That's a lot of fellers. Oh, this is fun. Oh, that's one big... Uh-oh, we gotta heal up. That was good. More than likely, that type of gameplay doesn't really work very well at the higher levels. I would have to be very careful about walking into big mobs like this. Let's kill these little dudes. They're pissing me off. Uh-oh, I'm hurt. Blood mages are a pain. That's a lot of stuff, man. Oh, Cathedral Crest. What is that? That's a helmet, I bet. Is it a helmet? What's this? That's a dead guy. No. Cathedral Crest. I have no idea. Must have been a resource or something? Don't know. What is this thing? Thorns, I learned, are when people hit you, they take damage. So this thing does 18 damage to people who hit me. Defensive, 3% damage reduction. Movement speed, damage reduction. Total armor. I don't know. This seems like slightly worse, maybe. Somebody's waited for me? Who? Where'd that voice come from? Seriously, where did that voice come from? Oh, there's some dudes. I mean, you just gotta love that death strike thing. It's brutal. It really does take them out. Alright, you'll find these things quite a bit. These are just little hideouts or bad guy holes. We'll just dive in here and take this on and see what we got going on with Guido. See, Guido Barbarian just wanders into everybody's home and just starts smashing everything. Hideout, bad guys, who cares? There's a lot of fellers in here. That was fun. Oh, there's more of them. Uh-oh. So I just used the big attack on that guy, but he had too many hit points. Do that. We'll grab some more. The guy's been just sitting there shooting me the whole day. Alright, and then the old chest falls out of the sky, because that's how you know you win. When the chest falls out of the sky, you have won. These hideouts are all kind of the same, too. There's lots of them. I don't know. Most of them give you a little green. Look at all the stuff that's in here. Most of them, a lot of them, some of them give you a little green check mark when you come out. So you can basically do these over and over again. Some of them give you a reward the first time you finish it. I don't think these little trapdoor ones do, but maybe. Yep, there's a little green marker there. Come here, archer guy. They ambushed me trying to get out of the bad guy line. Oh, there's another chest there. And that brought more fellers. Oh, geez, look at these guys. I mean, the death... Oh, man. Oh, that's just a thing shooting me. One of them cast that, I think. Leave me alone. Is it going to go away? There we go. It went away. Alright. We find anything interesting out of all that mess? What do we got here? Don't know. That's worse. One better. I think I'm sticking with the +6 all stats thing. One better. Plus 16 strength, basic skill damage, and critical strike damage. Yeah, I like the other one so a little bit better. It's not always the best idea just to automatically upgrade things. Well, I think we got to go back to Kyovashad and take stock of what's going on in our journal. Let's find out. And that, my friends, is Guido the Barbarian's life for the most part. He wanders around Sanctuary. He finds random hideouts, goes in and clears them out for no apparent reason. He helps little old church ladies. He has explored every exactly the same basement that he's ever found, of course. And like the kid who sees the shiny object, or the dog that sees the squirrel and cannot resist, I have not finished any of the, the main quests. So I need to get back. This one, Nerel, is the one I've gone the furthest on. So I've got to meet her at the Horadric Vault. Hopes of traveling beyond the Black Lake to pursue Lilith. And now there's also something over here that's also Act 1 I have to finish. So maybe a dual track for Act 1. I don't know. Potentially I can just go on to Act 3. I'm not really sure how that works. But I'm going to finish this, Cold and Iron Faith. Now this one was a child, but not a child. She was the child of the lady. And the lady got a little bit too cozy with Lilith, looking for the deep, dark magic secrets, right? She really needed to get those and understand them, and it cost her her life. Now her daughter's really mad, so I'm helping her, because that's what I do. I just randomly help people, and we're trying to chase down Lilith. I just noticed this. What is all this? I have 895 renown. What does this mean? 5 of 7 towns? 0 of 3 of those things? 20... Oh, so I only have 15 of these quests to do left. Ah, interesting. 37 of 76 somethings. Only 6 of 23 random dungeons. I think these are like unconnected dungeons, I guess you would call them, that don't have quest lines, I think. I don't know what these are. So there you go. Cruising along. I mean, I'm not really finished. That's interesting. There's only 2 more cities. Is that true? In this whole map, I only have 2 more major cities? Is that... Huh. I would have figured there'd have been many more major cities. Is that... Oh. Maybe that's for the first act. 5 of 7 for the first act. In the Fractured Peaks area. Okay, that makes sense. So there's 2 more towns in here. I'm assuming they're over here. There's Fractured Peaks. So there's, oh, that's another city right there, Corvalar. Okay, so there's another city there, and there's probably one other small city in this general area. And then there's all these other sections. Very cool. See, learning as we go, my friends. Guido the Barbarian. And that's his life. See, get away from me, dude. What are you doing? Floofs. What is Floof? Oh, he must have a clan. I didn't know you could do clans. He's in Clan Floofs. He's Benjamin. He's a level 30. All right. Strange place, Sanctuary. Deep, dark. Cool thing about this game, to some extent, is you can just sit down and play it a lot like World of Tanks. However, if you do try to do one of the missions, you kind of got to finish it. What I don't know is how that works if you just log out in the middle of a mission. I think you go back to the last checkpoint you met. So depending on where you are in the mission. So it does kind of entice you if you start one. You want to get through that whole mission and finish it. And some of them can be a bit time consuming, especially the main lines. If you get in some of the bigger dungeons, it does take you a while to hack your way through the whole damn thing. And if you're doing cutscenes or you're doing dialogue with it, with the characters, that will add some extra time. So it can take up to 30 minutes, 30, 45 minutes at a time just to get through one of the missions. And it's a multi-parter, especially this one here. I've been messing with this Fledgling Scholar for 2 or 3 different specific large missions, and I'm still working on it. So there's a lot of content in here. You can just sit down and run out in the wilderness and hack things up and increase your level, but if you're trying to move through missions and finish things like that, you're going to have to sit down for 30, 45 minutes to mess around with it. All right, there you go, guys. That's all I've got for today. Have a fantastic rest of your Saturday, and we'll check in with Guido the Barbarian a little bit later. See ya.